Today I am going to tell you about diagram examples as well as some control flow diagram examples. So here we are looking at an automatic toll booth system. The toll booths are normally placed all across the roads where their only job is to collect the taxes from the drivers. So normally in this automatic toll booth system, the vehicles which will be coming through which will be passing through them, they will have an RFID tag with them. So at present we are looking at one control flow diagram of that automatic toll booth system. Okay, so here first thing, it will be detecting the RFID tag, whether that vehicle or car or truck is having that RFID tag or not. Then if it is present, then the controller will be there, one automatic toll booth in that system. It will be keeping the gate closed. Okay, so if the tag is present, then uh, it will be collecting all the information related to the tag in a system, like who is the driver, then what is the balance in his bank account. If his balance is just sufficient, then it will be deducting the amount of that road tax from his account, and then his bank account will be updated. Okay, then after updating the bank account and deduction of the amount, one text message will be sent on his mobile phone indicating the information related that he has paid the road tax, and then the gate controller will open the gate. Now we will look at his control data flow diagram, how the data flows in this system. In automatic toll booth system, as I have told you earlier, the first job is to detect the RFID tag. So when after detection of the RFID tag, the tag details means the driver, who is the driver, what is the name of the driver, what is his bank account number, and what is his mobile number. This all information will be supplied to the toll booth controller, as you can see here. And then the toll booth controller will be checking his balance also. So while checking the balance, his account details will be provided to the toll booth controller, and then the money will be deducted from his account, and his account details will be account will be updated according to the new balance, and one text message will be sent. For that also, his account balance data will be flowing through this stage of updating account to the sending text message. And after all this information is provided, is done, then toll booth controller will be opening the gate, or it will be. Now we will have one look at another system, which is automatic teller machine, which is the most common system, which is called ATM. Most of the people call them all-time money. Okay, so how the data flow diagram and control flow diagrams works can be drawn for this automatic teller machine in order to understand more simply. So first, in data flow diagram, after swiping your ATM card on the ATM machine, the details of your card will be shown on the screen. That data will be flowing to the through the card and the ATM machine. So your name will be displayed on the screen, and then you will be asked to enter the pin. After you have entered a pin and it gets if it gets verified, and if it is correct, then your whole account details will be that data will be flowing through the ATM machine, and you will be provided with some services. So here, as it can be seen here, service selection, and then from those services you can select any service, and after selecting your service, like you want some cash to be taken from the ATM machine. uh, like if you want to draw some cash, then then that service, you will select the withdrawal service and you will enter the amount from on the screen, and that data will be provided to that ATM machine of how much amount you want to withdraw, sorry. Then that your account balance will be first verified whether the enter amount is valid or not, whether the balance is just sufficient or not. If it is sufficient, then cash will be dispensed from that ATM machine. So those the details of the balance account balance will be updated after that. So that data will be flowing through the stages of service selection and balance verification, and then cash dispense. So now we will look at this control flow diagram of automatic teller machine. So first stage will be the swiping of the card. After swiping of the card, you will have to enter the pin. After you have entered the pin, you will have that pin will be first verified, and then it will be providing the service selections. So after service selection, if you are going for that withdrawal, then account balance will be verified. uh, means nowadays we are having too many new facilities available, too many services are there where you can directly pay some electricity bills, like for example, okay, you can pay that electricity bill. So for that also, that your balance from that cash which you want to pay, which you have to use from your balance account, your so it will be first it will be verified whether that amount is sufficient in your account or not. So for that purpose, this stage is their account balance verification. After that, your balance is verified, then that cash will be dispensed, or the cash amount will be deducted in case of the electricity bill payment. Okay, so here we are using the withdrawal service. That's why cash will be dispensed if the account balance verification becomes successful in this stage, and then one receipt will also be generated, and then this whole process will be terminated. But before that, after cash is dispensed, balance will also be updated, and one text message will also be provided to the mobile phone. Sometimes nowadays it's provided. Before it was not provided. This service was not provided of text message providing, but on the screen one message will be provided that your cash has been successfully dispensed, and your new balance amount is this. Okay, like that, and after that this whole process will be terminated. Now we will have a look at another system. Now we will be looking at around this online shopping system. So how should be the control flow diagram of online shopping system? So first of all, you will be having the option, as you can see, sign up or login account. You will have to make one account if you are not having in. If you have ever visited the Snapdeal or Flipkart or Amazon, like those sites where you are providing the online shopping services. So first you will have to make one account. If your account is made, then you will have to log in your account. Then your account will be verified whether the account is valid or not, means by checking the password and all those things. Then once it is successful, if it is not successful, then again you will have to try again. If it is unsuccessful, okay, but if it is successful, then you can select all those products, and then you are able to add it to your cart. Then after adding to your cart, you will have to provide your address, means where you want these products to be delivered. Okay, delivery address. Then if your address is already there in the system, in your account, if it is already saved, then you can select that. Otherwise, you will have to provide one new address. if the delivery is not available, as you can see here, if the delivery is not available at the address you have been provided, then you will have to provide one different address. So it is shown here in this control flow diagram. Okay, it's coming back to the provider address stage. Then after that, after selecting the address where the delivery is available, you will be asked to choose what is the payment option. So in payment option, some options will be like this: of you can pay the amount through credit card or through net banking or through cash on delivery. There might be some other options as well. So once you have chosen one method, you will have to make the payment successful. If the payment gets successful through credit card, then uh, your product will be dispatched and this whole process will be terminated. If it is unsuccessful, then you will have to again try again. Means you can either try with another option means you can try with the net banking if you are failing with credit card. Sometimes this cash on delivery option is there, sometimes it's not there. If it is not there, then you will have to pay through net banking or credit card, like this. Once the payment is successful, then the product will be dispatched and you will get a message on your mobile phone. Then the whole process will be terminated. So now we will look at the data flow diagram on the online shopping system. In online shopping system data flow diagram, you can see here one database will be there, like it will be storing all the information. Once you have made one account on the website, on their website, from where you are purchasing, like Flipkart or Snapdeal, then those details will be stored in one database. Also your previous orders will also be saved in your account. And if you have added some card in but you haven't been checked out your products, then they will be also be there in your cart, means previous pending products. So after selection of your products, also those products will also be stored in this database. So it can be seen here. So that's why the arrow marks are shown how the data flows. Then after selecting those products, after ordering the placement, after uh, means ordering the placement and after providing those address, that address will also be stored in your database. That's why it's shown here through arrow. Then the payment option will be there. So payment option will basically will be connected to the bank. So that's why bank will be having all the details. It will be providing all the details. That's why the data will be flowing to bank and this payment option as it can be seen. And after that order is confirmed, if your payment is successful. So thank you.
Hello guys, as Gaurav explained you about the automatic toll system, online shopping system, and ATM. I'm going to explain about the control flow diagram of the automatic braking system. So, what is automatic braking system? Uh, Automatic braking system is it prevents the wheel lockups and automatically by modulating the brake pressure during an emergency stop. So there is the force. When you apply the force pedal, the force is equally divided among the four wheels, which is not there in the normal braking system. So here initially the condition input is there. So if its speed is below 20 km per hour, then that ABS will be off, and if it's above 20 km per hour or whatever minimum speed is required for that time, ABS will be turned on. And the main thing is about the synchronization of the wheels while braking. So pressure and the force will be equally divided among all the wheels to apply proper brakes. So in this, the control will flow with this brake module. Synchronization will be there. Brake torque will be applied, and brake pressure applied to all the wheels will be calculated. If brake is applied, this the control of this pressure will go to this value and it will be synchronized. will be compared with the synchronized value. Acceleration will also be calculated, and based on the wheel velocity it will control this module, and wheel acceleration will be calculated, and based on it will be synchronized with the pressure, and as soon as the brake is applied, uh, it will it will stop the vehicle without skidding on the road. So this was about the control flow. This is about the data flow. As the input condition is there, synchronization will be there, and that torque, braking torque will be read by the sensor. The sensor data will be sent to the for calculation by ECU, and after that it will compare the data. Similarly, velocity of will be uh, measured by the sensor. Calculation will be done, and it will data for the comparison. So it will be continuously monitored, that both the data, and as soon as the brakes are applied, based on the data, the pressure to all the wheels, the force which is applied to all the wheels will be equally divided, and the car will be prevented from skidding. So this was about the automatic braking system. Now I'll explain you about adaptive cruise control system. So what is adaptive cruise control system? Adaptive cruise control system is about the how the car is adapted to the surrounding environment. One radar system is there fixed in the car. The radar will receive the information of the surrounding vehicle, car preceding the driver or driving car. Based on speed of the another car, our car will be controlled. So if the car speed is lower, the preceding car speed is lower, based on that our car will be speed of our car will be controlled. So if it's very our car is moving at the high speed and the preceding vehicle is moving very slow, then according to that vehicle our speed will be adjusted, and car will underwent the deceleration, and it will reduce the speed. So when you start the engine, it's not on the ACC mode. Okay, so you have to turn on the ACC mode, and initially it is on the standby mode. So it's some cars it is automatically defined. If it is below some, you know, just 20 kilometer or 10 kilometer acceleration, then this ACC won't get activated, and if it's above, then ACC will get activated and it will act accordingly. So when you turn on the ACC, it will be turned on and off. So its control will flow to the module which will set the speed. You can set the speed on which the car should move continuously. Okay, and one module will be there which will be computing the speed adjustment, and all this will be under the control of the cruise controller. The brake, how much brakes it should apply, how much accelerator it should press, how much decelerate it should do, and this deactivate push button is also under this cruise. It controls the cruise control, and this controller it also controls when to deactivate. When it's above that speed, it should deactivate. If brake pedal is pressed, if there is any default in the ACC system, and if it is below the fixed set speed, at that time the cruise control will get turned off and it will switch to the manual mode. So this was about the control flow of the cruise control system. This is about the how the data in the flows in the cruise control system. So we are having radar attached to the car, in front of the car. So it will capture the data, means it will on the based on the proximity and the speed it will measure the preceding car. Based on that, it will send data to the cruise control system. Okay, and this cruise control system, it has control over brake control module, engine control unit, and this brake control module is having control on brake actuator and the speed, and it is connected with the brake lights. So this based on this data received, adaptive cruise control will send data to the brake control module about the speed of the vehicle based on the data. So based on the speed of the vehicle, this brake control audio module will decide. So it will send data. So this it should accelerate or decelerate. So it will send the state brake decelerate. So it will release the pedal and the speed of the vehicle will be lowered. So this brake control module will also send this vehicle speed data to the engine control unit. Based on this engine control unit will send data to the cruise control unit and when to apply brakes. That brake switch should turn on or off based on the proximity to the preceding car. And this cruise control will also send the speed of the target. This is the state target speed. So this is the speed of the preceding car. Okay. So this based on that preceding car speed, our car ECU will decide speed of the car. It should decelerate or not. The control module it sends this commands brake actuator command so that brake is applied and to minimize the speed of the car, to reduce the speed of the car. And this sends data that wheel speeds. It sends the speed of the wheel so that the speed is reduced or it's increased to match the set speed. Or if preceding car is present and it is at moving at the lower speed, then it will decelerate the speed of the car. And based on that brake is applied, based on that it will send commands to the brake light also. So we have seen in the car that when we apply brake, the brake light gets turned on. So this also is taken care that when it in adaptive cruise control, if brakes are applied for reducing the speed, the brake lights are also turned on. Mm. Another is this is explained by the Gaurav, and this is also explained. ATM is also explained by the Gaurav. Another one is this automatic vending machine. You must have seen in some ads or in countries in India also it's there that you have to insert the coin or a note and you have to press the number and you will get the bottle or a can located or a chocolate inside that vending machine. So what it actually does is by inserting the coin, it reads the coin. It reads the coin. Technique is there, so it will read the coin data, and it will there will be one controller fixed inside that. It will read the data, and after that, based on that, we have to do the selection, which can or you want to select. So that data will be entered in the controller. Based on that, action will be taken, and this vending machine will send data of action to the dispenser so that at which location and the amount of money it has received. Based on that, it will dispense the bottle from the location. So and if it's any change you have to give, based on it will calculate, and the change data, whatever is amount to be returned to the customer, it will give the change. And if the coins are less and you have to return the coin, then it can return in the amount of coin also. If amount is less than the that can be paid by the note. So this was about the data flow of automatic vending machine. Now how its control its flown. So in this we'll see which the which controls another, means depends on the dependency of the control. It shows dependency of which is dependent on what. So if you insert coins, it controls this controller, means which coins are sufficient or not, coins are insufficient, like that it controls. And if we have to add, it also shows that if you want to, it will calculate, so it will show based on this only this choice selection will occur. So it will controls this choice selection. It will decide that coins are to be added or not. So if amount is less, then you have to add coins, and base process another process will occur. So this choice selection is controlled by the amount of you have inserted. This choice selection, based on that, your product will be dispatched. So this is controlled by this choice selection. Based on the choice selection only, this product will be dispatched. And after dispensing the product, it will calculate the amount of this product. So based on that, how much money you have inserted, and if some amount has to be returned, then it will return the coins and it will send here. So this depends on the product which you have selected. So this was about the control flow diagram, about the vending machine. So explained about this automatic braking system, the control and the data flow, and this adaptive cruise control system, and this one automatic vending machine. So that's it. Hope you understood everything. Thank you.